whatever transpired.
Right. Well, I supposed to the book that I did not publish, but I wrote 10 of the 12 chapters. An additional chapter in there is called sustainability. So my son is a PhD in electrical computer engineering. I'm going to use this as an example, and his focus is renewable energies, wind, solar, nuclear. How do we power houses, cars, etc., without using fossil fuels? Sustainable energy. But I also ask the question is, will relationships that we have be sustainable? So yes, Tanisha, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so Tanisha and I meet, and I say, girl, like, I'm in love with you. And she said, yeah, Nate, I kind of like you. Tanisha and I decided to have a child. What Tanisha and I have to decide to do, it's already in balance. I already declared all this love I have for her, and she didn't say, yeah, just I kind of like you. But we have to decide that our relationship will be sustainable for a child. That no matter how we feel about one another, what has to be sustained is the relationship for the child. We have to always give that child renewable energy to move that child's life forward. That's a promise that my wife and I made to each other. No matter what happens between the two of us, I will never do, Nate, is I will never keep your son from you and say terrible things about you. And I would say, and I would never do the same thing to you. We're always going to do what's in the best interest of the child, because here's why. The child was the special invited guest. You do not invite people to your house for dinner. You don't invite people to come over and stay for weeks and then mistreat them and then make the house uncomfortable, leave no meals prepared. That's not what you do. If you inviting a king or a queen to your house, you would treat them such a way. And we love to talk about we come from kings and queens, and yet when we birth little kings and queens, we treat them sometimes like trash. So we said, hey, this relationship is going to be sustainable, and that's what I would say we should be thinking about. Yeah, nuclear, traditional alternatives. If we start producing children, what we have to do is decide that the people we're producing children with, that we're in relationships that are sustainable.
Oh, I have a question about that.
Go ahead.
So